Zenon Fabianowicz is under no illusion that his dismissal has a political context. Polish newspaper clubs. It is known that these are organizations that bring together patriotic people who care about the affairs of the country. And at the moment, we know what the situation is in agriculture. We see the farmers' protests, and simply to express solidarity with them, members of the Polish newspaper club decided to picket the provincial office. Mr. Zenon did not participate in the picket, but 2 days after the demonstration, the director of the territorial branch of the National Centre for Agricultural Support in Gorzów handed him a notice of termination, stating that he was incompetent and useless, despite the fact that no objections had previously been formulated as to the quality of his work. Of course, I will appeal this decision, and I have to say that I could go back there because I don't think it was the director's decision. I think he was instructed to do so. As per Article 18 of the Labour Code on non-discrimination, adherence to political views cannot be a reason for dismissal of an employee. If we are dealing with a situation in which there is a termination of an employee's employment contract in close proximity in time due to the employee's social activity, with no prior objections to the way in which the employee performs his work, then the conclusion that we are dealing here with an ostensible reason for termination appears as obvious. And this deserves protection in court because it is a situation that may resemble practices that have already taken place before. The methods of the current government resemble those of the communist era. I feel 40 years younger. What was 40 years ago is coming back, unfortunately. Repression, dismissal from work. It seems that the current authorities have adopted tactics to intimidate farmers. This incredible aggression and provocation during the demonstrations in Warsaw. This boisterous language, calling them hooligans and bandits. These are typical methods for action from the communist era. We have heard of cases of farmers being harassed. The very course of this largest protest in Warsaw was an attempt to intimidate the public. On Wednesday, 3rd of April at 11 a.m., a demonstration by the Gazeta Polska clubs will be held in front of the National Agricultural Support Centre in Gorzów in defence of the fired Zenon Fabianowicz.